What is a personal guarantee, and is it a good idea? I get asked this question a lot by clients that want to know what exactly is a personal guarantee. And usually we'll see that in business contexts where a business owner goes in to lease a property or get a small business loan, let's say, and they say, oh, you just have to sign this personal guarantee. And most people don't even really understand exactly what that means. But it's usually a lot of times required by a landlord, by the tenant. Let's say the tenant is your business and you go to rent an office and the landlord says, okay, you're a corporation, a California corporation is how you have your business set up. Well, they're going to say you need to sign a personal guarantee because your corporation was set up only 2 years ago and doesn't really have a lot of assets or a lot of operating history. So I want to ensure that I'm going to get paid on the lease. So they'll say, just sign this personal guarantee. And in a lot of lease forms, the personal guarantee is actually built right into the form, the standardized form. And you're signing on behalf of the corporation. And right below it, it'll say, I personally guarantee that these payments are going to be made by the corporation. And then you individually sign that. And a lot of times it never comes back to haunt you, but you are basically saying that if anything happens with the business, the corporation files bankruptcy, goes out of business, you sell the business, you're still personally liable for those debts. So if the business can't pay on the lease, on to your vendors, whoever you have a personal guarantee for, the loan with the business, with the bank, you're going to be liable to pay that, or you and your spouse a lot of times will be liable to make those payments. So we always tell clients never agree to a personal guarantee. However, the realities of doing business are that when you go to sign a lease or go to get a business loan, those are the two most common areas, they're going to require a personal guarantee to make sure that they're covered. So in those cases, you really don't have much of an option. But if there's a way you can avoid it, then do so. And if it's a vendor or anything else other than a bank or your landlord, usually you should be able to get out of any other type of personal guarantee having to sign. But it's always a good idea to avoid them because they really can come back to haunt you 5, 10, 20 years down the road. And I've seen this from clients as well.